Hey, what's up everyone? Vegetarian Zombie back yet again for another day of Let's Stay to Die. As you can see, I am hard at work, slamming, cutting trees together and so forth, and there's a very good reason for that. If you look at my day counter, you can see I'm at day 6, and yeah, I'm going to be having company soon. So what I have to do is actually start preparing. So if you've been watching this series so far, throughout the entirety, I've been doing a lot of running around, a lot of looting, a lot of trying to get food and so forth, but I haven't done a lot of base management yet. And that's my goal in this episode, is I want to get things tidy so that when I do have the, shall we say, in-laws over, I want to make sure they're greeted to a nice time. And yeah, so let's tear down the forest to do that. What I'm doing though, this area here, I'm thinking that this is mainly going to be a staging area. So ultimately, I want to make a very large base, probably stupidly, ridiculously, overly engineered and so forth. And these buildings here are just meant to sort of house me. So these are my temporary housing until I get the base up and running. So before I can even start working on a base, what I have to do is I have to get a proper mine going, so I can get all the materials, and then what I'll do ultimately is, of course, I've mentioned it many times, I'll continue to mention until I figure it out, is get a forge book, so I can get myself a forge. That's my top priority. In fact, I would be doing that this episode had it not been day 6 and so forth. So let's see what we got here. Oh, I still got my venison here from the last episode. We got 32 wood here, and I'm definitely not satisfied. This is really, I wish I had a fire axe for this, because it would just cut through these trees like butter. So instead, I just have to sit and basically pound my head against it. But the last episode was pretty good. I'm really glad how everything turned out, how I got lots of food now. And ultimately, you know, we're going to make it work for us. We're going to be going into, I think we're going to be building up our defenses, getting all our tools and ready, and I might have to ultimately start making some expeditions into the neighboring towns and so forth. So let's get this guy down. Oops. And we'll take that for now. So what's my plan here? My plan is actually, I'm going to be taking out these steps. Believe it or not, I don't like these steps. They cramp my style. So they're going to go. And what I'm going to do in place, is I'm going to take down these steps, and I'm going to be using, oh, this is going to take me a while. I'm going to do this off camera. But what I'm going to do is ultimately make a platform. So here it is. This is going to be a straight vertical drop. There'll be no steps, so the zombies can't get in here. And the way I'm going to be getting up is via a ladder. So I'll be climbing up here, possibly right here. I'm not too sure exactly how this is going to work. And I'm going to be using wooden frames to move from the ladder to actually where I'm located. That way, zombies won't be able to stream in through here. I'm going to be boarding this area up here. And actually, while I have these guys, let's take this, and we're going to be making some wooden spikes. What's going on here? All right. There we go. We'll take that, and we're going to be making a few of these guys, and that way we can cover the entrances. And since I'm using this entrance here, this is going to be my primary, this is my primary entrance. We're going to go over in the front, and this is the death entrance. So actually what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to create some logs and so forth, and that's not going to work. All right. But what we're going to do here is we're going to put these guys here. Yes. We got those in place, and let's upgrade these guys. Yeah, I'm out of wood. So that's the plan. I'm going to lay down a whole setting here. What I typically do in my world is when I lay down these things in front of the entrances, I actually dig a trench, and then I put these inside of them, and then whenever I'm entering and exiting, I put wooden frames on top of it, so I don't ever have to worry about doing that. So, because what I can do is, I mean, I've seen bases where these things are completely, you know, swirling around the base, but then there's a ladder going up, or there's a way to reach going from the top. But at the same time, that ladder is also available to the zombies as well, and I'd rather secure this entirely. But since I can't dig that trench and put these on, I'm going to have to do the best I can, which is going to be a little bit laughable at best, so we'll see what happens. In here, I might just put maybe a bunch of wooden sticks in here, so if they do come in here, they're going to be hard up. And again, same thing here, we're going to take out these stairs. So instead of subjecting you to the long bit of me working and hacking through, I'm just going to cut, and then I'll show you to where I'm at. But I'm going to go through a bunch of wooden stone axes with this. And this is why, for me, getting stone, getting to your iron tools is important, because it's of time. Time is something that we do not have in abundance. So by getting the superior tools, we can do more with less. And that's really what's the most important here. So let's just take this down here, and that should be it. So when I return back, hopefully I'll have a lot of work done, and it will be on day 7. So I will see you in the dawn. And we are back. And yes, here I am cutting some wood, and believe it or not, I actually ran out. And despite all the work I did, I'm still running out of time, running out of daylight. And I'm a little concerned. I've had a few visitors last night, just a couple zombies, and there's been a zombie dog sort of prowling the neighborhood. So I'm guessing this place is getting a little more popular, much more popular than I like. And yeah, so tonight could be a very busy night. That said, my defenses, I think, are turning out okay. Nothing great, but compared to the amount of time I have, it's probably the best I can do. And I'll give you a walkthrough. And just once I finish chopping down this tree, this is, I think, my third stone axe. And of course, my plans, as always, were much more ambitious. But let's dive into that. First, let's make some spikes. I've been hearing this hornet. He's been flying overhead constantly, so I don't hear him right now, but man, he was just driving me nuts. So I come back over here. You can see I put a door here, and I upgraded it a little bit. And if we come over here, you'll see that I barricaded this fully up here. So you get the walls and the doors, and hopefully they won't be able to break through, but if they do break through, well, then they're going to run down over here, and this is my area that I'm sort of giving them a sort of a little problem place, you might want to say. So I've lined spikes there, I put a ladder up here, and this is the plan. We'll just go up on these wood frames, and then when they're coming in, or when it's ready for the horde, I'll just pick up these frames like so. So now they won't be able to get up. Now this area turned out to be a concern, so I broke down this door and I barricaded these windows. I haven't finished upgrading these guys. Let's take care of that now. Let me turn on the light here. Funny how the textures all kind of look a little muddled now. And we'll do that. Now I'm not too sure exactly if they can break in here. If they do, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. So I don't have time to break down these stairs and do what I did previously. So I have this area here, and what I'm going to do is line this with spikes. Because this door here is the last defense where they'll get to me. Now they can easily break that. Let me see. I'm going to make some more spikes here. And again, this wall is going to be easily taken down. If I had more time, I would just reinforce it with frames. But time is not on my side right now. So we're going to put those there, and I'm going to create some more frames. 4, 5. So we have there. So this is our last. Whoops! This is our last line of defense right here, and it's a little creepy and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to survive long enough that they don't. If they get this far, well, I'm in trouble. So here we go. We'll upgrade these here. So this is kind of like the defense within the fallback defense. Now, if I'm going to be lucky, yeah, let's upgrade these guys. Oh, it takes 2 scrap. Ah, dang. Not my precious scrap iron. Better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. Yeah, whatever. I just don't want to spend my scrap iron. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got that in place, and then what I'll do is I'll get my frames here, and we'll do something like so. Again, I'll be taking this off, and what I'll do up here is I'll break down this ladder once I come up. Ah! We'll come up here one last time. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, I wonder if this trap door is causing me this grief. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, what I'm going to have to do is fix this trapdoor. Yeah, I can't get up there. I don't know. I'll fix that when I get... I'll take off the trapdoor and just put down a new one. Whoops. So that's the plan right now. As you can see, it's 2:40, so I'm very close to game time. And hopefully it's going to be nothing major. Hopefully they'll just swarm around and so forth. But I'm going to hang out here. I'll probably be hanging out here. And actually, I'll probably board up this room. Maybe I'll put... Actually, I have an extra door that I was building. So let's put this door here. And we have some scrap. So we'll close that there. And if they're busting down... Let's see if my... Stone axe will survive. Yeah, okay. So if they're busting through here, I will know, or if I'm going to be right here, popping zombies in the head and so forth. So that's the plan right now as I have it. Again, it's definitely not foolproof. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never faced a horde. The last season 1, I was actually getting ready for the oncoming horde, and what happened was the developers released a patch that destroyed the world, and I had to recreate my world, unfortunately. So that was kind of a downer. Actually, I'm going to do this one step lower. I've already fallen on these spikes. It's not nice. I won't tell you about it because... What? Did I just put down another spike? Oh, you idiot. Alright, let's put that right there. And I'll fix this off camera. And no, I'm not going to upgrade this. So these are my defenses now. Ah! Whoa, hello? Did I hear another footsteps? So that's it here. Again, it's not perfect. Oh, okay, so it's not perfect. God, they are really coming out. They're coming out of the woodwork today. Here she is. Sorry, lady. I don't do autographs. Oh, in the face. These ragdoll animations are... Yeah. Nothing more to say about them. We got this guy here. Ugh. Whenever they do that, I'm always concerned that there's one behind me. And I wonder if they fix that, because I'm not seeing it so much as I used to anymore. So, you know, the big concern, they may come up. I don't know, the spider zombies may come up. I don't know. So, we will see. So, I'm going to call it the end for this episode here. And next episode will be in the night. And hopefully these preparations, these meager preparations, will make it last. But I don't know. I've seen some pretty rough hordes in my time, or from on other people's streams and so forth. So I'm a little concerned. Any case, guys, thanks all for watching as always, and I will see you in the next episode.